What is up, guys? Welcome to another Superfruit Saturday. As always, if you enjoy the kind of content I'm putting out, feel free to like, comment, subscribe down below, share with your friends. But today we are taking a look at maybe the most requested of the Superfruit vlogs, at least of the last couple of months. This is going to be boyfriend tag. I'm finally getting around to it. And I've been trying to think, like, what is this going to be about? And I really have no idea. Like, obviously I know tag. Like, we all played tag. It's like a schoolyard game. I don't know if we'll keep playing tag after COVID, though. But yeah, so I know what that is. But the boyfriend tag, I don't understand what this is going to be. But so many of you have told me that this is just hilarious and I need to see it. So I have high hopes. So I'm excited. So yeah, thank you all so much for recommending this and watching. And let's go ahead and get into it.
That was weird. Are we rolling? Okay, good.
I love it when their singing just devolves into randomness.
Hey!
Just sounds.
The best show on the internet. My name is Cardinals.
My name is Blue Jays, and we are beautiful birds.
And baseball
We're not
teams.
talking about sports, we're talking about birds. So this week we're just gonna clear things up, okay?
Okay.
I don't want anything to be confusing anymore.
I don't either.
Mitch and I are not married. Mitch and I are not boyfriends.
Okay.
So this week we decided to do the boyfriend tag.
That's perfect.
So let's just jump right into it. We're gonna just answer some questions about being boyfriends.
All right, so when did we first meet?
Mitch and we met in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It was a community play at a place called Cats, Creative Arts Theater in school.
Shout out.
I played Charlie.
And I was Mike TV, and we slayed the scene.
We slayed the scene. And we got along immediately. We became friends. Then we were in Annie together. And then in junior high, we like really got close. So Mitch, what was your first impression of me?
My very first, like when I was 10.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was probably like, this kid's funny.
My first impression of you. I remember my first impression of you.
What was it?
I was stage left, and there was something where like Augustus Gloop and all the characters were walking with damn it.
Willy Wonka?
Yeah, so I remember
The most famous book character ever. Isn't that one?
with Willy Wonka, and all of you were walking, and I remember seeing you, and you were saying some line passionately to Willy Wonka, and I was like, I am obsessed with him.
Aw,
I
really?
remember thinking that. I was like, he is so adorable and sweet.
That's nice.
It's true, and
That's
you're
really
so
sweet.
talented and so good at singing. I remember that at 10 years old.
That's
And
really
I still feel the same way.
I feel the same way too.
What do we argue about the most? We do not to argue.
Literally seldom argue.
Very seldom. And if we do argue, it's because we're both starving. And the only thing that we would ever argue about is like, no, I don't want to eat there. And it's never
That
like
was
a real
tonight.
argument.
That happened tonight.
Yeah, I was like, I don't really want Indian food. And you're like, but it's right there and it's so easy and it sounds good. And I was
That's
like, okay.
pretty much the
that was
only
the extent of our argument.
Yeah.
And that's about
But I
as
don't
heated
want
as it
Indian.
gets.
Yeah, we're always in love.
Always.
That's
when
really
did
cute.
when did we first meet each other's families?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Oh.
I probably met like your mom or your dad or something.
At Cats.
Yeah, in theater.
And your mom used to play saxophone for
Oh my
Cats.
god, she was so
Aw.
I was like,
good.
what a talented musical family.
Oh,
And that's
aw.
when I met her. And I met your dad, I'm sure, around the same time.
My dad's
He's like
a
the
wild man.
nicest man ever.
He's so nice. Your parents are super nice too. I'm
I
obsessed
know,
with
we have
them.
nice parents.
Me too.
They're best friends. Our parents are best friends and we're best friends. How cute is that? Cute. Cute.
Cute is that hashtag cute.
Do we have any traditions? Every single morning we wake up and go get Starbucks together and walk back, and if one of us is sleeping in that day, we get each other Starbucks.
That's true.
It's really cute.
That's really nice. We're
That's
basically like a married couple.
We basically
That
are.
is super
Oh
sweet.
my God,
They're very
first road
courteous.
trip. What was it?
First road trip.
Besides tour, which is every day of our lives.
We don't really road trip together, but when we went and got Wyatt, that was a long drive, and that was horrible because there was such bad traffic.
And it
but
was,
we
like,
were
raining and-
hysterically laughing.
That's
That's what we do. Okay, so what pisses me off?
You don't like people that are fake, people that are users,
Oof.
people that try way too hard, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and that aren't chill. What about me?
What pisses
Absolutely.
you off is when things aren't being done efficiently and quickly.
That's true.
Passive-aggressive people.
Correct.
People are mean. Like whenever someone's rude, like you get really annoyed.
I do get really upset because
And
it's
then
so.
he always talks to me about it. He's like, they were so mean.
Oh my god, I do that. Yeah.
It's
It
just
just
so
doesn't
easy
make
to be
sense to me.
nice.
Like, why would somebody's
Why is-
instinct be to just
Initially
be
be mean. Yeah, that's so
obviously they have
weird.
something going on.
Oh,
You can take care of that yourself.
100%
I'm living
agree.
my life.
Hi.
What are our favorite features about each other?
I am obsessed with your eyebrows.
Oh, that's. Oh my
I want
god,
them.
I forgot I was supposed to plug them. Oops, they look bad right now.
They're snatched always.
That's
They never
nice.
look bad.
Don't zoom in too much. My favorite feature about you.
This is fun. I
it's
love
fun.
compliments.
Me too. I think what I like about you is that you always like look muscly no matter what.
Oh my
Like, even
god,
if you
that's
haven't-
really nice.
But really, like even if you haven't like worked out or anything, you're just like a broad guy, and I'm always like, he looks great. Like when you're wearing a tank top, I'm like, yes.
Do we have any nicknames for each other?
I don't know if we can repeat any of them.
None of them that we can say on camera. But we have so many nicknames for each
Yeah.
other. Well, first of all, every time we walk in the room, every single time we see each other, we don't call each other by our names.
Yeah.
I'll always be like, hey, Catherine, or I'll be like, hey, Stephanie. Or I'll be like, hey, stupid, and I'll be like, hey, bastard. And it gets a lot worse than that.
It does. Let's go and leave it there.
We'll leave it
Let's
there.
leave it at that.
We'll leave it to your imagination.
But what's one food I don't like?
A food you don't like.
It's not many.
I don't think I can think of it.
Really? I don't think I can think of any either.
You're like down to eat anything.
Yeah, I'm a really adventurous eater. I pride myself in that. I can't have wheat products.
Well, you can't. But it's not like you don't like them.
You're right. You are right.
Yeah, can't think of anything. Do you know food I don't like? There's a lot of foods I don't like.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
god, let me think of one. I know you don't like vegetables. I know
Yeah,
that for a
like
fact.
any vegetables.
Yeah. You hate cake.
I don't like cake.
That's so weird.
I like
What?
cake pops if they're like moist.
Yeah. I love cake.
I just feel like as a kid, so many birthday parties, it was always like really sweet, gross icing that made my stomach hurt, and then really dry cake that was
Yeah.
like, I think I've just had a lot of bad cake in my life.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
sad.
I had a bad cake. What is my drink of choice? Non-alcoholic and alcoholic.
Non-alcoholic?
Yeah.
I would say, what, like Dr. Pepper?
Yeah.
Yeah, or water.
Or
That's what I
water.
was singing.
Me too.
And then alcoholic strawberry martini.
Benga!
We always talk about it.
Your drink of choice, non-alcoholic, is water or coffee. And then your drink of choice is either Chardonnay or you like vodka tonics. Favorite sport?
Naked wrestling.
I don't watch sports. I like to play volleyball.
Oh yeah, true.
That's a
I
sport.
think I was
There you
supposed
go.
to answer that, but that's okay.
Oh.
We don't have to talk about
That's
sports
okay,
anymore.
No, let's not talk about sports. This is Superfruit. Eye color.
Blue.
You're right. Yours are brown.
What? That was a hard one. Who's your best
Who's
friend?
your best friend?
This girl right here.
This girl right here.
Aww.
Best friends and boyfriends.
You're so right.
And
Double
husbands.
whammy.
Who has bigger hands?
Who has bigger hands?
Definitely me.
I'm sure you're 6 feet taller than I
I
am.
have
Yeah.
huge hands.
I have children's hands. Children's hands.
Children's hands.
Whose parents ship us more? I don't think
I don't know.
either of them. I think they know that we're like sisters. So. Sisters.
Should we call our parents and ask them?
No. Who's more ticklish?
Definitely Mitch.
I'm the most ticklish
And I
person.
tickle him all the time and he hates it.
I always scream at you and kick you.
You're always like, I'm mad at you.
I don't know why you do it. You know I hate it.
So funny.
It's not funny.
He,
I
like,
swear to God,
loses
if you do
his
it right
mind.
now, I'll punch you in the face.
I won't.
Don't.
I won't.
It's really not
just
funny.
thought- I
Tickling
thought about it.
sucks.
I know you did. And those are all the questions.
Those
that
are all the
were-
questions because we're boyfriends, but we're not boyfriends. Okay, now it's time for our weekly obsessions. My weekly
Oh,
obsession
the song!
is this pair of shoes.
Ooh.
Oh,
my
Versace.
God. Versace bougie queen.
What's your weekly obsession?
Should I stay on the bougie train?
Yeah.
The weekly obsession is this woman's handbag by Celine, and it's black, and apparently you have to be on some sort of waiting list for that, and I am not about to wait for this bag, so call me if you have one, and I'll buy it off of you.
Everyone hears a good song, so listen to anything else today.
My song of the week is a song called Sleep Sound by guy.exe. At first listen it was really
Nope.
discordant and hard to listen to, but it's really cool because it gets really dancey, and then the vocal samples that he uses are really, really creative in my opinion, and I just think it's a beautiful song. I had it on repeat this whole week.
Diddy. Okay, here's a song that you should definitely listen to. It's one of my favorite songs. It's by James Blake. It's called Life Around Here. And it is just such a beautiful song.
I adore James Blake.
For some reason, every single time I get on an airplane, it's like the first song I listen to. It just chills me out. It's so beautiful.
I don't think I've heard that, or even that artist.
You're right.
Listen to it. You'll love it.
So guess what? We will see you guys next time.
week.
And don't forget to follow us on Twitter. And subscribe before all of you die.
Damn.
Bye.
That was intense. Yeah, I should start doing that.
Wait, didn't we have an out? Stop it.
Mine can be,
Oh my god. That was so fun. Like, I really got a lot of, like, backstory into Scott and Mitch, which is awesome because they're so, you know, they seem like such good people and such good friends. That was really, really cool. You know, it's so funny. Like, you always remember where you met your best friend. And I actually have a similar experience with my best friend, Patrick. I saw him on stage my freshman year of college in the show The Pillow Man. I don't know if anybody's seen that. Not a musical, it's a play. It's pretty intense. But I remember watching him and being like, oh my god, this dude is really talented. This guy is really good. I'm going to be friends with him. And then I think I saw him at a party like a couple of weeks later. And I'm like, hey, I remember you from The Pillow Man. Let's be friends. And that was 10 years ago, maybe more. That's cool. That's really neat. Like, that's, like, they are, like, the best couple, like, without a doubt. They never argue. They know so much about each other. They're very courteous to each other. Like, we always walk to Starbucks, and if somebody wants to sleep in, we'll just go ahead and pick them up their order. Like, that's adorable. That is super cute. I get it. They're not a couple, and that's fine. But that is just adorable. It's absolutely adorable. Man. What good friends. And Mitch's mom, though. Mitch's mom playing the saxophone. That's pretty cool. Of, like, the trio of Mitch, Scott, and Kirsty, is Mitch's mom the only one that was, like, musically inclined? If anybody knows that, please let me know. But I bet Mitch's mom slays on the sax. I could just imagine. But all the pet peeves, again, even after seeing, you know, pet peeves 1 and 2, the things that make you mad, again, I agree with all of them. And again, it all comes down to kindness. Just be a decent person. You don't have to go above and beyond. You don't have to pay for the dude behind you's Starbucks or whatever. But just open a door. Such little things that you can do to just be a kind person. And if you project that kindness out into the world, it will come back to you. Scott and cake, though, that is so sad. Like, I love to bake. I love bundt cakes, cookies, muffins, cupcakes. It doesn't matter. I really love to do that. I like to try to decorate. I'm not good. But that is so unfortunate that Scott doesn't like cake because he's only ever had dry, gross cake. Like, I like cake pops as long as they're moist. Like, yeah, I like cake as long as it's moist. Nobody wants to eat either an overbaked cake that was left in for too long or a cake that's just been sitting out for a day. I don't know how in his entire life he never once had a good cake, because it's not hard to do. Like, it's really not. It's not like, oh, you haven't had a good steak until you went to this one steakhouse in Texas and fly 15 hours. It's not like that. Anybody can make a good cake. You just need a good recipe. So that just blows my mind, and I really hope that Scott does get good cake. Tickling. Like, I am completely on Mitch's side here. Like, non-consensual tickling should absolutely be a crime. It's, for people that don't like it, it's like torture. It's not cool, and it's not something fun to do. So always be sure that the other person is okay with being tickled before you go and be an asshole. But that's just me. But yeah, this was a lot of fun, a lot of information. This was just a really good time. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for recommending it to me. Have a great rest of your Superfruit Saturday, and I will see you in a reaction very soon.